So as a lot of you might know, they added Double Trouble into public testing, so that kind of got me thinking, what killer is the best duo to have for Double Trouble? Now the worst killer to have in my opinion, as a partner, would be Nosferatu, mainly due to the reason that Cataclysm is bugged right now, and every time your partner, the killer, steps in it, they will also be slowed for as long as the survivor would, meaning that Nosferatu is kind of pay to lose to have as a partner. The next killer I would sadly have to say would be John Doe. When I know a lot of you might be thinking, John Doe's really good. He has spikes. He can shock the people. And I get that. But this isn't in a vacuum. And more likely than not, you're not coordinated with a John Doe and they'll cut you off from the survivor. And they have the same issue as Nosferatu. But the only difference being John Doe actually has more killing power. Next killer would have to be Cool Kid. And I know you might be thinking, compared to the other killers, he's not too bad. However, he doesn't have enough pressure tools compared to the others, such as like Slasher and Noldy, because they kind of just outrank him in what he would do to help his teammate, so he's out. The next killer would have to be Slasher, and I know he does really good damage and pressure, but compared to Noldy, Sixer, and 1x, he just doesn't have enough versatility to keep up with him sometimes. Especially with Noldy having his Observant, 1x having his speed buff, and Demonic Pursuit on Sixer. He just can't keep up some of the times, and it kinda is a big detriment to your team and can lose massive damage, so he's out. Now these next two you can swap out for each other and it wouldn't be that big of a difference, but I would say Sixer would have to be the next one. It's not that he's bad, and his hemorrhage is really good. However, his blood hunt really doesn't help his teammate all too much, and your teammate can steal your kills and it can take your blood. So he would be out mainly due to the fact that his teammate can nerf him. The next killer I would have to say is Noldy. Noldy is really good for damage for his team, and especially due to the fact that Nova is buffed so he can pull more people in and instantly combo with Void Rush, especially with the new Void Rush damage buff. And the next killer, being the best support for your team, would be 1x. 1x alone can carry his teammate due to Mass Infection and Rejuvenate the Rotten. These two abilities cover the entire map for his team, but it doesn't compare to Entanglement. Entanglement combos so well with every other killer, it's unbeatable. And that's my ranking. Let me know what you think in the comments, who could be swapped for who. And that's all for now. Adios.